Hello everyone, my name is Noah Meehan and this is The Arc of Truth, and today is July 2nd, 2018, and we're just 2 days away from the 4th of July. And I can't wait, I already got fireworks. And unfortunately, like last year, there's still the firework ban here in Maple Valley. But I'm going to be visiting my grandma, so I'm going to be lighting fireworks there. Or maybe I could just do so do so right here in Maple Valley against the firework ban. But okay, I'm just kidding about that. What I'm going to be talking about is today there is a new movement. Technically, this movement started like a month ago. It's called the Walkaway movement. Basically, it's Democrats being split in half over different ideologies in their own party. The Walkaway Democrats, who are center leftist, classical I wouldn't say classical liberals, but I mean liberals in the American sense. They all are just looking at the Democratic Party, and they just don't like how it's going. Ever since the 2016 election, it's been going further and further left, and this has been showing pretty well in the last few weeks. For one thing, we saw that there was an incumbent lost to a Democratic socialist by the name of Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez in, I think, the 12th New York district, and that was a pretty big sign because she's a very well spoken out socialist, or a Democratic socialist. She's kind of like a Bernie Sanders, but I think she is crazier than even Bernie Sanders is. She makes Bernie Sanders look sane compared to him. But anyway, her platform consisted of abolishing ICE, raising taxes, free tuition, free healthcare, that sort of thing, and even abolishing the NRA. That's just the few of her policies, which obviously helped her to win the Democratic primary in the 12th district. Now, I expect her to actually still win the 12th district. I mean, this is New York we're talking about, but I'm getting ahead of myself here. Her win in the primary does indeed show a direction that the Democratic Party has chosen. And a lot of Democrats, including neoliberals, do not like that. They absolutely do not. And, in fact, there was this gay guy named Asket, who basically made a video about a month ago saying why he's leaving the Democratic Party. And he changed from being a liberal to a conservative. He has different thoughts, like on abortion and a few other things. I don't really know the guy too well, but he obviously professed himself as previously a liberal, but now he's a conservative. Now, this is a big thing that's been going on, because I have seen a lot of videos on YouTube with a lot of people just saying they're done. They're absolutely done with the Democratic Party. And honestly, I don't blame them. Other than Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez winning, there's also what happened in Portland, where Antifa met with the Proud Boys and decided to clash with them, which became known as the Battle of Portland, kind of similar to the Battle of Berkeley in so many ways, where basically the conservatives or the far right managed to beat the living crap out of Antifa, which is still a well-known terrorist organization. I mean, they were seen carrying sticks and other sorts of weapons to try to beat up as many of the Proud Boys and supporters of Donald Trump as possible. But they were they wiped the floor with them. The Proud Boys did. But again, what happened in Portland, and especially in the 12th district, all this shows a very different alignment in American politics, mainly in the Democratic Party. I think this is actually splitting the Democratic Party on one side and the other. Obviously, some people do not. The Democratic Party is obviously anti-Trump because they're the opposite party. But people are beginning to feel a little bit divided because over the ideas of socialism and the building of another platform, and that is definitely a major problem. I'm not sure if the Democratic Party would actually still manage to start a blue wave or anything like that. I absolutely do not. The only thing that I would say that the Democratic Party has a chance of gaining would be a few seats in the House of Representatives. And even then, I think the Republicans would maintain control. I think that they would still, in my personal opinion as a conservative Republican, I think what's going to happen is that they're going to lose a few seats in the Senate, between maybe 2 to 4, and maybe a good portion of seats in the House of Representatives. That's how I think it's going to go. The best option, the best situation that the Democratic Party has at this point is to just win a few seats in the House of Representatives. Nothing more. I don't think there's going to be a big blue wave, and that it's going to be a red wave. And again, this is all the result of the walk away movement. People are becoming so disillusioned with how the Democratic Party is, all the hate that has gone out of it, all the whole victim mentality that the Democratic Party is supporting, that they're done with it. They're completely done, and that is completely fracturing the Democratic Party. Some of these Democrats have actually gone so far as to either lean right or now begun to support Trump and his policies. Kind of like in the 1980s where we had the Reagan Democrats, I would personally prefer to call them the Trump Democrats. That kind of sounds better, or the walk-away Democrats. Either one of those. No, I think Trump Democrats actually sounds better. But the point is, this only builds up more support for Trump. And this only fractures the Democratic Party even more. They're not helping themselves by going further socialist. They're not helping themselves by alienating members of their own party. They're not. In fact, it's doing the complete opposite. It's basically destroying the Democratic Party from the inside. And I'm not sure if the Democratic Party would come together around that. Not unless they build a platform which unifies all the factions in the entire party. But again, that is a long shot at this point. We have on one side the socialists, the Marxists, the progressives. On the other, there are the center-leftists, there are the liberals, and the neoliberals, and a few others. And there are some others in between. But again, it just both sides are just trying to vie for power at this point, playing one side against each other. And again, this is just crumbling the Democratic Party. Now, I've been actually hearing a lot of news sites saying that this is just a meme and it's not actually getting the Republicans out of drugs. Bullshit. Completely bullshit. If that's the case, then why are there people on YouTube completely speaking about that, making videos on their own personal stories about walking away from the Democratic Party, and even some of the comments? In response to that, I've heard that these guys were bots. Are you really serious? Bots? It's a movement that has gone viral in the last month. It's run by bots. And I bet you're now going to be telling me that these bots apparently came from Russian trolls or the Russian government or something. Bullshit. No, I think that this is an actual movement. I think that many average Democrats have gone so sick and tired of this that they're just saying screw you to the party. They're saying screw you to the elitists. They're saying screw you to the socialists, the progressives, the anarchists, Marxists, those people. They are sick and tired of this. And this is going to affect the Democratic Party in the long run. I am not sure what all the effects would be, other than there's a stronger possibility of them losing seats in both the House and the Senate. I can't even tell about what would happen in 2020. But I do know that this is crumbling the Democratic Party from the inside. And if that happens, if the Democratic Party does fall, then the Republicans become the dominant force in politics, unless another party, like the Libertarians, the Greens, or someone, or if a reformed Democratic Party comes back into power. My name is Noah Meehan on the Arc of Truth. Please post your comments down below. I would love to read them. Like this video, subscribe to this channel, and share it with your friends.